How's it going, everyone? It's Cager and I'm back with another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the current meta in Black Ops Cold War. As a disclaimer, this is based on the multiplayer beta and all of this is subject to change. However, I think what we're going to be talking about in today's video will remain relevant even going into the full release of the game. I'm not going to be talking about a specific gun, attachment, or even a class setup, but rather a loose guide to follow while creating a class. This format has been prevalent in other Call of Duty games in the past, but is now more relevant than ever before. So, what is the key to success hidden in Cold War? Let's get into it right now. Every COD game to date has you select two weapons, a primary and a secondary. Many games allow you to equip a perk that lets you use two primary weapons, but that won't really be necessary here in Cold War, and that's because, as most of you are probably already aware, shotguns are secondaries this time around. This is a big change, as this hasn't been the case since Modern Warfare 2, at least I think. I skipped a couple of CODs in the past 10 years, but what this means is huge, especially due to the way guns are balanced in Cold War. Rifles are very strong in the current meta, with little to no exceptions. They excel at mid to long range combat. Even the busted MP5 can't compare at further distances. Likewise, sniping in this game, though not as good as it was in the alpha build, is very decent. The only drawback to these weapons is that they are practically unusable up close. For snipers, that's self-explanatory. However, for assault and tactical rifles, it feels as though they've been nerfed in this aspect. Getting kills up close with any of them feels like much more of a challenge than in previous Call of Duties. I'm not sure whether that's due to a direct nerf, or just that short-range weapons are better in this game, but either way, there is no way around this. Though some attachments help the issue, none of them fix it, so the only alternative is to equip a solid secondary. As you could probably guess, I'm going to recommend that you equip a shotgun as your secondary weapon. Now, you could also choose a pistol. The M1911 in particular is very strong if you have a good trigger finger, but I would suggest a shotgun still over that because they are better for dealing with multiple enemies. In the beta, the SPAS-12, or the Gallo SA-12 as it's called, is very strong, and as long as you have the Gung Ho perk equipped, you can quickly pull it out and fire away. At close range, it definitely triumphs over SMGs as long as you pull it out fast enough. So really, you just need to familiarize yourself with the maps. Know what areas are more open and beware of the narrow pathways. Have the right weapon out accordingly. I can't really tell you which shotgun to choose in the full release, as only two are available in the beta, though I would definitely recommend a semi-automatic so you could deal with multiple enemies. And again, as for the primary, any assault or tactical rifle will do, or the Pellington if you're into sniping. Gung Ho is really the only perk that is vital, so choose the rest according to your playstyle. For the current meta, I think frags are best for your lethal, as they are very strong when cooked, and hiding spots are very predictable on the maps we've seen so far. The stun is also a very strong tactical, but the stim is helpful as well, so that's really just down to preference. And of course, pick whatever wildcard that fits your playstyle the best. And there you have it. That is my take on how you should build your class to fit the current meta of Cold War. Some machine guns are still very powerful, but with the proper primary and secondary, and knowledge of the map layouts, you will be better suited to win gunfights against them in any scenario. Once again, the meta is subject to change, but since this is a more general guide, I expect it to be helpful well into the game's life cycle. Be sure to give this video a like if it helped you out, and give your opinion in the comments. I'd be happy to hear it. Subscribe to stay notified on everything Black Ops Cold War and more. This is Cager, and I'll see you in the next one.